Hello? I hope this is working. I would imagine it is working. Yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it. Hello? It is working. All right. Episode number 6 in our WCW MyGM Mode on WWE 2K24. And this is going to be, I'm not going to say a surprising episode, but I'm more prepared this week than I am most episodes. Because I already know the episode number. If you look on the screen, I already have this week's episode set up. And better yet, for all of y'all, I have it wrote down, so I don't have to take 5 minutes writing it down, and y'all just got to look at the screen. So, thing one, if you look at the budget, at the end of last episode, I bought the commercial ads, so we're tier 3 on all of this. If we upgrade on any of that, time will tell. Don't really know at the moment. Recap of the last episode, we made it to our first premium live event of season 2, which was Backlash, and that dirty old Mick Foley vetoed our champions, and so RVD and Kurt Angle could not compete, but we were able to crown a new women's champion in Candice LeRae, and our first tag team champions in Bobby Roode and LA Knight. Now, LA Knight asked for a request, or requested, however you want to really look at it, that he face Rob Van Dam and Kurt Angle in the main event. And I love that idea. And the thing that I love the most about it is that it is an all-champions main event. So that is how that was set up. Tyler Bate also requested a singles match. And so he will be facing Chad Gable. Dijak and Wes Lee's rivalry continues, and Rhea Ripley and Michin, who have had 2, maybe 3 one-on-one matches already, surprisingly do not have a rivalry, will be competing again tonight. So let's just go ahead and get this first episode done with. Like I said, I wrote it all down already, and here we go. So, match number 1, Rhea, Michin, tables match. 3 tables matches on the show. Okay, that's not good, but a rivalry has started between these two. Bobby Roode. I've not called him Robert Roode in a good 10 plus years, so it would just be Bobby Roode to me. Wes Lee beats Dijak. I don't know when they'll be competing again because they're almost at a level 4 rivalry. And I don't know if you can. I think that you can conclude rivalries on paper or on TV episodes, but I think that it boosts it up if it's on a premium live event, and even then, I don't know. So Tyler Bate proving his tag partner Pete Dunne wrong and gets a win. Not a good look for title challenger Chad Gable, as we are getting a lot of boos. So we get to this big matchup. Kurt Angle wins. I'm glad that it got a decent rating. And RVD and freaking Seth, who I thought already had an established rivalry, has gone up. But maybe it went down because of the bullcrap at the pay-per-view. I've gotten to the point where I was calling it premium live events. I'm going back to calling it pay-per-views. It just... If I say either one, you know what I'm talking about. But I think premium live events just too much. Pay-per-view is the traditional way. Gunther, I will try my best to save you. Scott Steiner, I will try my best to save you from freaking Mick Foley. Steamboat would make a lot of sense on this roster, considering he is a WCW legend. I think this match has happened several times already for them, and freaking that crap happens. Alright. We need to start boosting our shows up, because everybody's catching up everywhere, and I don't like it one bit. George the Animal still is their champion. That is insane. That is insane. Sheamus would like to trade for. I don't know why Damon Kim was so much bigger than Sheamus in that. It went side by side. Sensational Sherry has been champion for 2+ years now, almost. All right. On paper, that was a good episode. On presentation, not really. I still think we're ahead of ECW and NXT. I'm gonna have to look. I think they're far ahead of us. Oh yeah, they're freaking 50,000 ahead. All right. 30,000 is not that bad. I'm willing to do it for both. I just don't, it's fine. I'm not that, yeah. All right. Have at least one tables match. See, here's the thing. Kurt Angle, freaking literally from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He should have messaged me like, oh, make sure Kurt Angle's on the show. But no, we don't get that little message thing. At some point, we will need to extend Seth Rollins. I want to... How many submission matches are we going to do tonight? We're going to do a couple submission matches to get... Because I'm trying to get these challenges done. I don't want it to be like last season and that bullcrap come back to bite us. We need one more no-holds-barred match. We need a submission match. This, you can't do a no-holds-barred match and this because somebody leaves injured. 10 shows with a charity promo is doable. This is doable. Not by the end of this episode. This one kind of seems a little bit ludicrous. So, we're at 4 submission matches. We're going to have at least one submission match tonight. This sucks because last episode that we just did, there y'all just saw, was not a perfect pace. I don't know how you do this one. I think it has to be like all of your rivalries, which Chad Gable, the last 2 matches weren't really rivalries, so it is what it is. So, a tables match gives us scouting points. We have a lot of scouting points already. We just don't have enough money to freaking sign people, so that's why that crap doesn't matter to me. All right. I think we're going to do Chad Gable, Kurt Angle in a submission match. We need our tag champions in a match, continuing this rivalry. Now, this I'm willing to do in a tables match. Boom. Rhea Ripley and Michin will do in the no holds barred and get that done. Granted, oh my goodness, we're gonna do. I don't want to book Wesley. I'm gonna give Wesley the week off. I get Dijak the week off, or we'll have him do a call out on Dijak. I have no clue when this rivalry will conclude, but it more than likely will by the end of this episode. So, Liv Morgan and Tiffany Stratton more than likely can just do a tables match. Now the issue here is we don't have enough for a charity promo. This doesn't necessarily have to be a tables match. I might be multitasking a little bit too much. No holds barred. I can do this realistically at any time. Also, might increase our possibility of not having an injury on this episode. So I'm going to lower it to an Extreme Rules, and maybe at SummerSlam, this ends up being the no holds barred match. We will see. So, just for that sake, we'll make it an Extreme Rules. Charity promo by RVD. And then we'll do an ad. See, I want more fans that love money. We need more fans. Fans gives us the win. So our champion will do the charity promo, and Seth will do the ad promo. Granted, this rivalry needs to spice up. So, I know this does not make the most sense. What's Seth? Seth is at a 63. RVD's at a 52. For that sake, I'm going to flip these. It's not going to give us that much money having Chad Gable cut the ad promo compared to Seth. I'm also going to hope that Seth wins this match because he has not won a match since being on our roster. So, charity by Kurt. Or an ad. Yeah, charity by Kurt. Ad by Gable. Now, next week, we're going to have Gable and Kurt probably in a steel cage. That'll be episode 3. Then episode 4, they go home to the pay-per-view, probably rest them and have them do a promo, and then their last match will be at SummerSlam. Granted, a lot can happen before then. And we're also saving about $20,000. Now, I have in my mind, while I'm writing this down, see, I did do it for every episode. I did it for the first episode, but in my mind, I have planned what to do with the men's rivalries next. It's just very much when the hell they're going to conclude. So, I'm going to propose it and say it, and we'll see if they happen. But I very much need Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate to win these tag titles. They don't have to, but for the sake of things, it would make more sense. Because Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate versus Rollins and Dijak. RVD versus LA Knight. Kurt Angle versus Bobby Roode. And then Wesley versus Chad Gable. Now, we will see what happens with that. Trades might happen. People might quit. It's a wait and see process. I want to win. I don't even know. I think the goal is to make the Hall of Fame first, which when I did that in another GM mode, I didn't really get any, applause or big celebration. It's like, oh, you made the Hall of Fame. And they didn't make a big deal that I beat the other two there. So, your goal is to mainly be first in the fans the whole time, I think. I don't know. It depends on what you're looking at. If it's to make money, I do a terrible job at that. So, here we go with this week's episode. 1, 2, okay, they are just dominating these two men, but at least it is progressing. I need, good cheer. Also, LA Knight has a thing, or a shake-up card, that anytime he competes is a plus 1,000 fans. Does that mean much? Not really, but popularity minus 9, that is not good. 1, 2, that's it. It's over. Hit the bell. Okay, this is a good episode by us. 1, 2, ring that bell. Seth finally gets a win, and it progressed to a level 3. So there's a good chance that these rivalries conclude at SummerSlam, which is good. Now, what the hell we do after that, I've already gave some proposals. We'll wait and see. Scott Steiner on this roster. I would love that. Gunther, I would love to have. I don't mainly want him facing nameless jabroni. I don't even know. Kombucha, I don't even know what that means. I don't even know who that is. Also, I saw that they added Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner, but it's in My Rise. How we get that out of My Rise? I guess you can just have to download it or do it in not even My Rise, My Faction. I tried My Faction once. It's something that sounds good on paper, but doesn't really work out that well. As y'all probably hear my dog snoring because NXT 2.0 is on. George the Animal Steel and Sensational Sherry putting over the youth of the wrestling industry. EO, I'm going to try to save EO because she cannot beat freaking Tamina. Okay, good booking. Almost all of our rivalries are level 3s almost. And we made money back, which normally we don't do. Okay, we're actually freaking... Alright, we're about to... Alright, I thought we got closer to NXT. We kind of got further, but at least we didn't fall backwards. Boss, I'd like to get as much in-ring experience as part. Booking me in a no-holds-bar match would be a great choice for me and the brand. I was either going to do Wesley and Dijak in a no-holds-barred or Rhea Ripley Michin. So him requesting it sounds good by me. So that'll probably be the opening match this week. I'm going to give her a different... Do I want to give her a different opponent? Alright, I think we'll try it. Because I have something in mind. Okay, schedule a run-in on your most popular available star. So who is that? Rob Van Dam. Alright. What do we get for that? That's what... Okay, that is a useful thing. So, RVD. I need Seth doing the run-in. RVD and LA Knight, based off what happened a couple of that first episode. Seth is going to run in, attack RVD. RVD will get rest for the pay-per-view. LA Knight probably will also get rest. Now, Wesley and Dijak. We're definitely doing this match. I just don't know if opener, main event, I don't think it matters that much. So, he asked for the no-holds-barred. We need to do at least one more no-holds-barred. It's being done. Now, I'm making sure. Yes. Promise Wesley a specialty match. No-holds-barred. Alright. Alright. While we're also thinking about it, we're going to extend Rollins' contract already. We have a lot of money and probably could sign other people. I'm going to buy this. That way... Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate end up as tag champions. I don't know why. I'm only whispering that because I don't want LA Knight to hear. So, there's that. I remember what I said. I said I wanted to do Kurt and Chad Gable in a steel cage. That only resolves. So it makes sense to do in a submission match and then the steel cage at the pay-per-view. So I was right there. And then we're going to do a triple threat because we have not had Candice and Valhalla compete in a while. Which is supposed to be a rivalry that is happening that has not been set up. So we're going to do this. And we're going to have Tiffany run in and attack Liv. And then maybe their rivalry concludes at the pay-per-view. So we have a good episode here. This is one that I'm worried about just mainly due to stamina issues. There's not really... Bro, that truck sounds like it's having a hard time getting up the road. There's not really a specialty match to spice this up. Hopefully they do well in a normal match. Charity promo by Bobby Roode. Now I'm trying to think. First of all, it bothers me that last episode should have been perfect pacing. I don't really know how you do that because I did it for 5 episodes already. I'm gonna imagine it was the first 5 episodes. This not really worried about. 10 shows with a call-out promo. I want to do a tag team call-out promo. It's going to be a test to see if that works here. Because we're also going to probably do I don't know. We'll see. We're definitely doing a charity promo. I think last week we didn't have any injuries. We're doing one submission match, and we're finally getting this one last no-holds-barred match done. I don't also have many power cards against the other brands. So, going back here. Rhea calling out Michin. This might be a long rivalry, to be fair. Actually, we're just not going to do it. We're going to do the tag team call-out promo, a rarity on this. With you see everybody involved there, and then Rhea will do advertising. I like this week's episode, and then we'll see what we need to do for those last two. So there we go, Kurt Angle and Chad Gable in a submission match at SummerSlam. Will probably be inside of a steel cage. RVD LA Knight. We'll give LA Knight some rest next week along with RVD probably. I'm glad that was a good match. I also didn't see how much that rivalry went up. I don't remember how many call-outs we had done, so I might have just wasted that. Valhalla wins. I'm glad I did not make that a title match. But she at least has earned a title shot. And we're back to not remembering how to spell Valhalla, but I don't think it matters that much. Dijak wins. No holds barred. They'll have one last match at the pay-per-view to conclude their rivalry.
1, 2, it's over. Ring it.
This might be a quick episode. Probably will be. Sheamus is multitasking. He's in a tag team rivalry and a rivalry with Damon Kemp. Will Io Sky finally beat Tamina? No, she won't. Why y'all doing this to her? Well, she ain't beat Tamina yet. This is just a message to myself that I'm going to give out loud. Why they not giving me that movie offer that in every other MyGM mode I've done? That way we can get some money. They ain't giving me that movie offer. Kind of bothers me a little. It's freaking Sensational Cher is the greatest women's wrestler in this MyGM. Poor opening. Okay. To my defense, I didn't expect RVD and LA Knight to be better than Gable and Angle. I also didn't look at the fans again. Okay. Oh no, we far away now. And what did we do so wrong this episode? Come on. We'll see. We will wait and see what the. Yeah, Liv Morgan probably getting traded because she probably not winning. Have your most available popular. All right, this the talent points again. I don't remember what I said I wanted to do for this week's episode. What to do? It's almost all right. Chad Gable and Kurt. Why? I'm gonna have to trade Gable. Like we just did that in a submission match. We just did Kurt and Gable in a submission match. It's supposed to boost their rivalry 50%. So they should be a level 3 right now. So why they're only a level 1, I don't know. That confuses me. Every other rivalry is almost ready to conclude. So we're gonna give Dijak that freaking singles match tonight. And if he wins, good on him. But I doubt it. Now, Where is... We can buy... No, all right, we're going to fix this match that way. You know, I ain't trying to get screwed. Where is the... Did I not... I thought I got the thing... Oh, my God. I thought I got it to where I had the pre-match health thing. Wherever the hell it is gone. So, sorry, Kurt. We'll see. To be fair, I probably don't plan on doing Kurt Angle and Gable at the pay-per-view. It might happen. It might not. That's a wait and see. I'm really getting bothered by that rivalry. These two. Backstage brawl. Might change that. Probably will have to change that. I think we were at 4 last time. We're almost done with that. Chad Gable might get traded. I already said that once. Seth Rollins. There's nobody really for him to face this week. We might have him in a match. We might not. Liv Morgan probably will be traded. I'm going to hope. Hey, Liv, you win this match. You know, please don't do me wrong and then lose. You know, but I feel she doesn't want to be here, to be fair. Most popular. That was RVD. I also didn't really care about the scout points. Is it Bobby Roode versus RVD? Would be the match we need to do? Yeah. That wouldn't... It would make sense, but RVD is at a low stamina right now. Kurt is at a low stamina right now. But if he makes it out of this match alive, or... I don't know why I said alive. If he makes it out of this uninjured, then he will be doing promos at the pay-per-view. And we probably are trading Chad Gable. I like Chad Gable, but this rivalry hasn't lived up to my expectations. So, I think what we're going to do is a tag match. Do we do normal? We'll do normal and then the last one at the pay-per-view. And then Chad Gable do an ad. Now, I need to... Dijak winning the world title would be hilarious. But I can't have that risk happening. So Kurt's winning this main event. So, Survivor... I don't know why I just called it Survivor Series. SummerSlam... It's going to be all over the wall. Kurt Angle versus Dijak. I also just realized their styles don't match whatsoever. We don't have enough money. It's one of these. Is it Dijak's specialty or Kurt's? I think it's Kurt's. I'm going to hope this is a good match. Please let this be a good match. TLC World Title. I'm going to hope that also... I think I could change Kurt to a fighter. If I can, I'm trading Chad Gable for freaking... Yeah. I'm trading Chad Gable for freaking Scott Steiner. We just getting all the good Kurt rivalries. Liv Morgan... and Candice LeRae versus Tiffany Stratton and Valhalla. There's a great chance that Liv Morgan gets traded for Io Sky. I don't know value-wise how much we're off, but I just got the sense that Liv does not want to be here, and to her defense, she does keep losing. This tag team match keeps happening. I will say, if nothing goes wrong, the last time that it will happen is at SummerSlam. Not Survivor Series. SummerSlam. Pete Dunne, Tyler Bate. I also, again, I don't know where in my mind I had that pre-match psych. I thought I did. Backstage brawl, Rhea, Ripley, and Michin to kick the show off. Okay. We got a call out promo from Seth. Charity from RVD. So we're at 5 here. One more at the pay-per-view. This is not impossible. We did not do any submission matches, so we will have 1, 2, 3 done. We need one freaking more. We do not. All these freaking power cards that we keep getting are not against the other brands. I think we have exactly one, which is this one. So we need. It's going to be. I hope it's not like last freaking season where we get screwed in that realm. So here we go. Our go home episode. What about the titles on this episode? Whoever wins, wins.
One, two, that's it. Bring it.
Okay. Bobby Roode and LA Knight. It's like their stipulation, like this is the last time at that pay-per-view. This is the last time you're getting a match against us. Okay. I'm rooting for Liv and Candice, and it didn't matter at all. But Liv probably getting traded after the pay-per-view due to Dijak's request. He did get a title shot, but did lose. Okay, it was a good match, and nobody got injured on this episode. So that is the good thing. I don't really care what the hell happens here. As much as that George Steele freaking Sandman match intrigues me, don't care what happens here either. Poor open, like that's it, like 3 stars is a poor opening now. Come on. To be fair, it was a title match. But this is like, I don't know why we getting. They're like, oh, that's bad. Like, come on, it's 3 stars. I'm also quit looking at the fans. All right, we're not that far off from NXT. Now we're at SummerSlam. I am so sorry, Liv. I told you to win, but you know. Yeah, she getting traded. She does not look like she can work. I don't really see the problem with having somebody on the roster for free. We will see. All right. Book your least popular star for a match this week. All right, Kurt. Chad Gable, you getting traded. I've already said that. Charity promo from Kurt, probably. Dijak and Wesley will have a match. Trying to think this through. Candice could do a charity promo. Because, like, we have a lot going on. What will be the best main event match? Is it the tag titles? It's either the tag titles or Wesley and Dijak. Maybe, I think Seth and RVD will have in the open match. So, for the tag team titles, we will put a stipulation on it. I just don't know what yet. So we'll come back to that. RVD and Seth for the U.S. title. I'm not even that opposed to Seth winning, as much as I already proposed that plan earlier. It does crack me up with this, like, yeah, the loser of this match, like, is gone. Ooh, I forgot that the injured person, yeah, 3 weeks is crazy. Your least popular star. Oh my god, it's going to be that freaking woman we just hired. I just freaking thought of that. And if it wasn't, it would be Chad Gable. All right. Seth and RVD. Boom. Liv Morgan and Tiffany Stratton in an ambulance match. I'm doing one ambulance match tonight, and I don't know for what match just yet. Dijak Wesley. Hell in the Cell is speaking to me. So we're gonna do Hell in the Cell? Ooh. We need one steel cage match. We need one steel cage match. We'll probably do the opener in the steel cage. We're spending a lot of money on this freaking show. This might be the steel cage match. Dijak and Wesley. We're going to do these two in Extreme Rules. Dijak and Wesley in the ambulance. I know, like, the whole specialty thing is supposed to mean something. Now, we literally got no money for this Rhea Ripley and Michin match. So we need to think it through to where we could save this money. Because we technically don't need 2 steel cage matches. Granted, I think it'd make the most sense. We do an Iron Man for them or an Extreme Rules. We'll do Extreme Rules there, ambulance there. Save 10,000. I want to do the charity promos. Probably makes most sense to do ad promos, but I'm trying to add freaking fans. Oh, hell no. This happened to me. This happened to me before. Are you kidding me? I gave Dijak the freaking title shot, and it was for the wrong title. Now he's going to get freaking pissed. Are you freaking... Oh, my God. This happened before. He's going to get mad about it. He might get traded as well. We might have a lot of trades. The thing with the trades is that I already have planned stuff, but, you know, it is what it is. And it doesn't... Oh, he's going to get mad about this. We'll see what the hell happens. Oh, my goodness. I don't really need the call-out promo, to be fair, on this episode. Come on. I can't have that distract us from this. I ain't putting... What is this thing again? I ain't putting that woman in a match. I don't even know who she is. Wants to work the biggest party of the summer. I'm thinking. I'm having to think right now. I'm trying to... What do we need? Do we do this? We'll do this in an Extreme Rules. I want one steel cage match, though. So it's still the same issue. Which match is more damaging? Tornado tag costs more. Extreme Rules. Ambulance match. This makes sense for an ambulance match. So, I don't have to do this in a submission match. We still need to do 5. Okay, we only need to do 4 more. I thought we needed to do 5. I know there's one thing difference, but it kind of means something. We'll do... I was going to do that in an Iron Man. We're just going to do 3 Extreme Rules matches. I don't know what it means by PLE bonus, by the way. It doesn't ever really do much. I know that ultimately this doesn't matter. The order of this. Again, like I said, I don't really know what it means by PLE bonus. It never really gives that big of a bonus, but it is what it is. Main event, steel cage. Extreme Rules. I thought I did this. I did it backward. It don't matter. Add Valhalla and Chad Gable. Granted, this trading session might go bananas. Episode 35. Anything else? No. I'm waiting. See, look at this. Now they're just teasing. I'm waiting to use this. That way, if I trade for somebody, it's not their contract. So I'm going to wait until after the trading session is done for that. I don't think there's anything else really of note. All right, RVD. I'm just letting everything go with the flow. While we got Tom on our hand, we could plan out loud. Like, I already had our plans, but more than likely they will be changing. U.S. title, Extreme Rules. Hopefully concluding this rivalry. Liv Morgan, Tiffany Stratton, Extreme Rules as well. Probably Liv's last match on the roster. And while Valhalla is not in a rivalry with Candice, it was supposed to be a rivalry this whole time, but hasn't really transitioned to that. We'll probably put Tiffany in that spot with Candice. Dijak and Wesley one last time in an ambulance match. Bro, I can't believe that U.S. title crap. That's happened to me before, though. That's what makes me the most mad about it. Rhea Ripley, Mia Chen, kind of a bland Extreme Rules match. But it is what it is. I might have just called her Mia Chen, by the way. Mia Chen. You know who she is by now. And I already know that we're leaving at least one guaranteed injury because of the ambulance match. Main event for the last time. Bobby Roode and LA Knight versus Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. Tag team title, steel cage match. Please let Kurt's charity promo give us a lot of fans. Tag team title, steel cage. All right. Anything else? That was not a fart. That was my chair. If I fart, I will let y'all know. This would help. Not really that concerned about it. We're almost to the 4 million fans thing. Problem is, NXT is almost there as well. I'm going to hope I could use this after this show. If I use this, who do I need to use it on? I will probably end up using it on Michin. Michin or Stratton. I think it'll help Michin the most. So, yeah. And then I'll wait and use this one. Alright. Here we go. SummerSlam. Already it's Seth Rollins for the United States title. For the last time, Seth Rollins wins. Will Dijak face his tag team partner? Probably not, but we will see. I don't get it. I really don't. Like, I need more fans than that. It's not. I'm not even blaming Kurt. I'm blaming them. Liv Morgan gets a win. What the hell? Does she stay? No, but we'll see. I'm gonna try to trade Liv. If Io Sky faces Tamina again and then loses, I'm trying to trade for Io Sky. I'm just putting that out there already. Dijak wins. Wesley probably is injured. 7 weeks. It's supposed to be 3 weeks. 7 weeks is insane. I don't know if we'll ever see him back here. That's not trying to be a diss or disrespectful, but holy crap, 7 weeks. Rhea Ripley and Michin, great women's rivalry. For the last time, Bobby Roode and LA Knight versus Butch and Tyler Bate. Oh, no, it's not Butch, it's Pete Dunne. We have new tag team champions. I'm so surprised. LA Knight is injured. Oh, that sucks so much. That sucks. So, we can do Bobby Roode and Kurt Angle. I don't know what we can do with RVD. We got a lot of thinking to do. Do I trade RVD? I don't really want to. An RVD for Ricky Steamboat trade. Who Ricky Steamboat freaking Seth would actually go nuts. I think, that might be the route we go. Granted, I have no clue. So, I'm trying to think out loud because none of this is really that interesting to me that's happened on this. Seth, Ricky Steamboat, Kurt Angle, Bobby Roode. I need something for LA Knight when he gets back. Wesley might get released. We'll have to wait and see. Scott Steiner is also an interesting name. Y'all can't tell me I didn't just blow them out of the water. Like, come the hell on. This is freaking look at this main event. Freaking George Steele's been feuding with Sandman for 3 months. This is a big show, and Io Sky didn't even freaking compete. Your best freaking wrestler on the roster. Sorry, AJ. Sorry, I didn't see you. This better be half a star. Freaking close enough. Io, I'm trying to save you. This is what they want to see? Okay. This is better get 2 thumbs down, 2 heels working with each other. Thank you. There's 1 thumb down, 2 by me. Look at this crap. George Steele just freaking not putting anybody over. I have the highest rating out of it. Yes. Thank you. Put us in first place. 3265. Way more than them. Please. 3298. 3265, 3298. We're not that we're 30,000 away. Around 30,000 away. I'd also quit looking at the money thing. This helps with the LA Knight situation. Wesley, though, we kind of in a pickle there. All right. As much as I love RVD, and he is popular, he is extremely popular. I've kind of talked myself into Seth and Ricky Steamboat. And it brings RVD back home. So I'm going to try to get as much money from them as I can. I didn't expect that to go through first try, but okay. RVD, I appreciate you. You're back home to ECW. Steamboat, back home to WCW. Steamboat and Rollins for the U.S. title. Sounds great, and we got money out of it. So, I think that is a win-win. Now, Dijak is up the top. That is crazy. We got a lot of room to work with here. Chad Gable. I want Steiner. What the hell he will do, I don't know yet. But it's Scott Steiner, by the way. He is not on the... Where the hell is he? Is he not on ECW? Did his contract expire? Right when I didn't want it to? Is he on NXT? He's not... Oh my... Y'all gotta be kidding me. Now I'm gonna have to freaking do the little scout. Like, we don't got... Ooh, we did get money. Don't really feel like spending it on that. As I might have messed the mic up. Io Sky. Liv Morgan. Is there anybody else? So who would EO be feuding with? Because Michin and Rhea are still going at it. Tiffany and Candice. I don't really have any interest in Valhalla and Io Sky. So I definitely don't have any interest in freaking Tamina. Bro, they just ain't got to go to the women's roster besides Io. We'll see. Am I not seeing Scott Steiner? Did I just make up seeing Scott Steiner? Like, come on. Gunther, I do see you. All right. They have a lot of heels. I'm trying to think out loud. I have no clue what Dijak will do. Kurt Angle, Bobby Roode, Rollins, and Steamboat. The tag titles. Oh boy, tag titles. We need to work with them. Chad Gable, bro. Freaking, we could have got Scott Steiner. Then we could have did something there. Oh my. We need to find something for these dang tag titles. Rollins winning this U.S. Like I had it playing like Rollins and Dijak were gonna challenge for the tag titles. Now it isn't the worst thing, but it is what it is. We're spending a lot of time here. All right, if I just do this trade, I don't really want to do it straight up. Bring AJ back. What am I looking for? Something for the tag titles. Is there anybody here I could pair Sheamus with? I do want Sheamus on this roster. As much as I like Dijak. There's Dijak. I'm going to have to bust the calculator out here. I'm just throwing stuff out here, by the way. We got Chad Gable. Sheamus and anybody versus Butch and Tyler Bate sounds hard-hitting and good. Chad Gable. So, because obviously, I don't even think we have enough money. They don't have enough money. Actually, they got more money than us. So I'm doing math in the calculator. So our side cost $559,000. Where their side, I just messed it up. 187. Shout out Homicide. The Wrestler is 402,000. The issue is I have no clue who because like EO and Valhalla does not sound that interesting to me. So we had to find somebody for EO to face. Now, also with EO. Okay, I knew I was going to hit the wrong button. All right. So I'm going to move EO for a second so I can look at this because I need to know what that level 15 does. Because I don't need like her cruiser is what's kind of throwing everything off. I think I'm going to keep Dijak for now. Because he has a lot of value. He's our most popular guy, etc. I'm going to do this. See what is said. And then I might throw money. Because I would like Sheamus on the roster. What he's going to do, I don't know. What EO's going to do, I don't know. So if I propose this trade, okay, I probably would have to throw money in. I also don't feel like doing this much math. Granted, I don't like using the word release, or we might release somebody, but somebody might get released that way. So I'm willing to throw 45 this much. That way we're not really digging ourselves that too deep into a hole. Okay. Yeah, all right. I'm just gonna end trading, and we'll see what is said. All right. I don't want this woman. I don't want to give that much up. Shout out Otis. Bro, we should have traded for Otis and put him with Gable. That could have been the tag rivalry. I don't feel like giving that much money up for Otis, as much as I do appreciate Otis. All right. Yeah, I know I had a good last show. All right. Liv Morgan wants to leave. As much as I appreciate her, if she wants to leave, that kind of is helping us out. This stuff never helps us. We'll try it for the least amount of money. Okay. You literally won at the pay-per-view. Thank you for the money back. Female matches greatly increase match quality while male... That sounds extremely risky. Your male and females are guaranteed the win while... Alright. This one kind of sounds the most reasonable. So... Dijak is like, we... Oh boy. Oh freaking boy. Like, we realistically should also spend this money on this stuff, but I'd rather add to the roster. So, Chad Gable or Wesley has a high potential of getting released. We get more money back releasing Chad Gable. They both might get released. LA Knight we could bring back after next week because we have the health thing. Steamboat and Rollins. We need to find something for Dijak. So, writing this all down. Y'all are getting my booking plans. Kurt Angle, Bobby Roode. A renewal of a long TNA rivalry. Seth Rollins, Ricky Steamboat. Scott Steiner not being there kind of upsets me and ruins some things. Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate versus somebody. And we need something for LA Knight. So, realistically speaking, we need, first of all, we need a tag partner for Dijak, most likely. I'm not going to book this episode entirely here, but just so this is going to be a weird, extremely weird main event. But just so that happens, we need to find another women's wrestler, most importantly. Tiffany's going to call out. We can actually just have them compete, probably. This is just me thinking out loud, by the way, again. B. Chin and Rhea Ripley. There's a great chance that this rivalry concludes by the time we get to the pay-per-view. I'm just thinking out loud again. We need something for LA Knight. We need probably a new tag partner for Dijak. And so Rhea Ripley and Mia Yim. Candice LeRae and Tiffany Stratton. So, what we're going to do right now, there's a great chance again that Wesley and Chad Gable, one of the two, maybe both of them, get released. So, to end this episode off, we're going to do a double talent search. So, we're going to use this one, and then this one. And then at the start of the next episode, we'll probably end up signing somebody. So here we go with this one. Finn, Bianca. Becky is a definite signing. Becky is probably most definitely getting signed. So we're going to search this one as well. And there's Terry Funk. So we're signing Becky, like 99% sure we're going to sign Becky. Who is she feuding with? Valhalla. That sounds third in our ranking. Oh, I forgot we're supposed to sign somebody for freaking to team with Dijak. None of these people really make that much sense. We might just wait and save that one. What to do. Okay, so here's what we also could do. So, Valhalla, Becky, that doesn't sound that intriguing, but Becky does make sense to get signed. Becky Lynch. Terry Funk is an all-time legend. He will end up on this roster probably. We needed to find somebody for Dijak, which, like us, to team with Dijak, which the tag team rivalry is not starting on this episode because we're probably doing that triple threat that I already had listed. So the money that we save releasing Wesley or Chad Gable at this rate is probably Wesley. We'll use that to sign someone to team with Dijak. So, what will we do? We have some time to think about it. As I'm also trying to select, increase the price of all their contracts. I'm gonna wait until we sign somebody to do that. Bro, so we need to sign 2 people again. I'm just thinking out loud. We need to sign Becky Lynch. Sign somebody to team with Dijak. And have somebody feud with LA Knight. I know that we get more money out of releasing Chad Gable. But we're probably just going to release Wesley. So as much as I appreciate you, Wesley, you're probably going to get released. So we could sign Becky Lynch and Terry Funk. And then we'll wait until next week to sign somebody else to team with Dijak. Because we should still have money left over. So we might keep Wesley this week. And Chad Gable. Granted, if I could go back in time, I would trade somebody. Sheamus and Dijak kind of could have probably coexisted, but it is what it is. So, I just keep rambling, saying the same things over and over again, but we've done a month here. I'm going to conclude this episode. I do appreciate y'all for watching. I do feel a little sick, so I need to wrap this up. So, thank y'all for watching. Hopefully y'all like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one because I am out for now. Stay safe.